going live. We are on the air. What is going on out there? Hey, everybody, it's Bruce here, traveling with Bruce from Creston, BC. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to Labor Day 2018. It's September the 3rd. Haven't seen you guys for 3-4 days. Hope all is well with you guys. We're doing okay here in Creston. I've been off a few days. Those of you who don't know, cousin of mine is in from Germany with his wonderful wife, and we've been giving them the local tour of the land here, showing off the area and just catching up on family times. What happened then and what happened then? What do you remember? What do you remember? The old stories have been coming out, and it's been fun. I've missed you guys, so I'm glad to be back on the air today. Been itching to get back at it. And thank you for all of your support out there. A few more orders have been coming in for merchandise, Traveling with Bruce merchandise. Thank you for those of you who have been picking up Traveling with Bruce merch. That is fabulous. Also, thanks again for the comments have been coming in while I've been off the air last few days for various videos that a bunch of you caught up on. And a bunch of new subscribers. I think we've added 44 subscribers in the last 3.5 days. How about that? We're at 2661, coming in on 2,700 subscribers awfully fast, and this is absolutely marvelous. I couldn't be more thrilled. Seems that I have a video that's kind of caught a little bit of a wave here. It's on some good legs. I made a video last week. You may have seen it. I think most of you have seen it. It was the one about the Carnival Horizon kind of bumping into Pier 90 in New York, or some headlines say smashing into the pier. Others say colliding into the pier, whatever adjective you want to use. But the Carnival Horizon did have a little run-in with Pier 90 in New York, right in Manhattan. And of course, when you have cruise ship collision, New York, all in a headline, you're going to get some eyeballs going. What's that all about? Everybody, a lot of folks out there love New York. They love Carnival. They love cruise ships. They're curious about a cruise ship having a crash. You put all that together, you're going to get some views. And so my little old video, it's only 2 minutes and 20 seconds long. And it's just steaming along these days. It had 2 good days when it came out. Then it kind of got quiet for 3 days, and now it's picking up again. And it's going to have today, I think, the most views it's ever had. Unbelievable, fantastic. That is showing people Traveling with Bruce for the first time. A lot of folks are finding that video through Google searches and whatever else, and they're checking out that video. Then I think a few of them, obviously, are checking out the channel from whence that video cometh. Where cometh dost video, and they're figuring out, oh, there's this guy talking about cruise ships all the time. How about that? And that leads me to say hi to all of you who are new to my channel. If you've never been here before, or you're off today because it's Labor Day and you've got nothing better to do but to hang out in the house and surf YouTube for a while, and you're stumbling into this show, which to me would be an absolute miracle if you found it. But if you found my channel, or you're finding this video tonight or next week or whatever for the first time you're watching me, we love talking about cruise ships and cruise ship vacations here. I'm normally on the air 6 days a week. I'm usually on the air every day, Monday to Friday at 5 o'clock Eastern, Saturdays at 2 Eastern, talking about cruise ships, cruise ship vacations, getting ready for a cruise. What can you take on a cruise ship? Ports of call that you can go to, what's been changing over the years. People ask questions all the time about what's happened here, what's happened there, and we talk about what's going on. And we have a bunch of viewers. I have a bunch of viewers that go on cruises, and then they come back on here and say, I just got back from a 1-week cruise, a 2-week cruise. I was down in the Caribbean. I was in the Mediterranean. I was over here. I was over here. And then we compare notes as to what's been going on. The good, the bad, the ugly, and we compare notes. So it's a lot of fun. So if you're new to cruising, you've come to the right channel. If you're addicted to cruising, like most of us already are, you've also come to the right channel, because we talk about our addiction. We can't wait to get on the next one, and we love to compare notes about how we're doing and how much fun we're having and what we're thinking about. And we do the big countdown, how many days to go until our next cruise. So absolutely, this is the place to talk about cruise ships, cruise ship holidays, and anything else to do with cruising. But I have to say, there are times where I try to lead my flock down the right path and say, here's today's topic of the day, and we'll try to go down it. But then someone asks a question, comment is made, and we're often running off into a different tangent for a while, and I'll try to corral everybody back into the topic lane. But sometimes the shows just have a mind of their own. It's all good. I'm easy going. It doesn't matter. But we are PG rated, and I welcome each and every one of you, whether you're young, you're old, or somewhere in the middle. Come on down and enjoy the show. Have some fun with us. Tell me, where are you watching me from? What is your name? Where are you in the world? Tell me what hometown you're in, if you like. Tell me what country you're from, or what region in the world you're hanging out in. What's your temperature today? How hot did it get where you are? In the wintertime, we talk about how cold it is. In the summer, we talk about how hot it is. And sometimes folks will tell me what the price of gas is where they live, and we compare notes on that because it's shocking, the difference in price of fuel from my European friends, my Australian friends, New Zealanders, the UK, Germany, Canada, USA. It's incredible, and we like to compare notes on that too. So thanks everybody for coming by today. Again, Monday, September the 3rd, 2018, and thank you for all of your support. A special shout out today to Robert Brandt in St. Thomas in U.S. Virgin Islands. Robert, thank you for your support. Robert made a donation today to my channel through my PayPal donation site or button on my homepage of this channel. Right up there are a bunch of little buttons. One of them is a donate to Bruce button. Keep them on the air, keep them talking. Let him pay his phone bill and internet bill and keep him going. And Robert made a donation today. Not the first time. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate that very much. Thank you to all of you who do that. Some of you I know like to make a donation to my channel through Super Chat, through YouTube. No problem there either. I love it too. I have to admit, though, that when I get a donation through PayPal, about 94 to 96% of those funds that you're sending, I get those. I get that. Only a 4% fee or so for handling by PayPal, usually in currency conversion and transferring fees, all that stuff. No problem. With YouTube on a Super Chat donation, I get 70%. YouTube gets 30%. So if you're sending me $1, I get 70 cents, they get 30 cents. But if you're sending me $10, they get 3 and I get 7. Whereas with a PayPal donation, I get about 960 of that, 940, 960 of that. Big difference. It starts to add up the more the donations come in. So however you feel like you want to make a donation to this guy, whatever you want to do is good with me. I love it. I even have people sending me gift cards in the mail from time to time. I had a great viewer of mine. Here he is right here. You might see this photo here, this postcard. That's my friend Thomas. Thomas sent me some postcards of his last cruise, and he enclosed a Costco gift card for my wife and I, my Jennifer Aniston lookalike wife that you'll never get to see. Sent us a gift card to Costco. That was fantastic. We went to Costco the next week, picked up some stuff at Costco. The closest Costco to where I am in Creston, British Columbia, Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, 2 hours, 20 minutes from here. It's a beautiful drive, winter or summer. We love taking it. And we end up getting down there. My wife loves one of those Costco hot dogs, $1.50. What are you going to do with that? You can't beat that deal. I love getting myself a chicken bake, and then we pick up some provisions and try to get them across the Canadian border coming back home. It's always fun at the Canadian border with our border guards. They're more like tax collectors lately. They're really not there for security as far as I can tell, at least here. Little old Creston, 5,000 people living here. We're just trying to bring back some milk and bread and good deals. And these guys sometimes are a little pickier than other times. Other times they don't care. Yeah, $50 worth of stuff. Go ahead. Off you go. Other times, oh, you got one bottle of booze. You come on in here right now and show us that bottle of booze. And you end up paying duty or you give it away because sometimes an $8 bottle of booze, they want $30 in taxes. You just say to them, here, this is your bottle of booze. You guys can have it. I'm not giving you $30 more for this $8 bottle of hooch. And they end up dumping it later in the evening. It gets dumped down the drain. And but the tax man around here, I'm not paying that kind of money for that kind of stuff. Thank you, but no thank you. Anyway, that's my little rant for the day. I'm going to stop right now. No more rants. I don't want to lose any more subscribers. Thank you for coming by. Anything on your mind? Fire away. Tell me what you're thinking about. You want to talk cruising? Let's go. I can't wait. I'm going to say hi to everybody here. Folks have been typing in here since well, an hour ago already. They've been starting. Let's see who is here. I'm going to bring my computer in a little bit closer so I can put my phone right up here on the shelf, right beside my screen, so I can easily read comments coming in. And let's talk. Today's topic, by the by, it's the storm, the big tropical storm that is now in the southern part of Florida, going past the Keys. It's affecting weather in the southern part of Florida, across the state. Excuse me, lots of rain, wind up to 40, 45 miles an hour. I have heard to date, I'm told that the storm will strengthen once the middle of the storm goes past the west edge of Florida, the Keys, and is in open water again. The storm will strengthen for about a day or two as it is moving northwest towards New Orleans and Baton Rouge and other districts there. The latest talk I've heard is that the storm might make it to hurricane strength, which would be 70 miles an hour, but I don't know if it'll get past that or even get quite to that. So it'll be one of the lowest rated hurricanes, I guess we'll say. But it's moving at a 17-mile-an-hour clip right now, and this is the good news. It's going so fast that its effects will be felt for a short period of time wherever the greatest strength is of that storm. It's going to crash into land, and it'll then be disintegrated by, of course, land cover. And then it'll just be a big old tropical rainstorm. It'll probably then head north towards St. Louis and then head east through perhaps towards Chicago or towards Memphis or Cleveland or Columbus. I don't know. We'll find out what the weathermen say. That's probably a week from now. Right now, it's all about where it is, and that is the southern tip of Florida right now. And it's just formed into a tropical storm in the last 36 odd hours or so, and is now an event, a weather event. And so we're going to talk about that. And we'll talk about a few other topics and kind of go from there. So let's say hi to everybody. Brittany Lockwood said hi to me already at 3:22 today. I'm either southwest or southeast or southwest of New Orleans. That's good to know, Brittany. I hope you're doing well. She said, I keep on forgetting which one for Baton Rouge and which one for New Orleans. Well, New Orleans, I believe, is west of Baton Rouge. Baton Rouge is east of New Orleans, as far as I know with my geography. And that whole area is going to get socked with rain, and whatever that storm has got packing by Wednesday morning, I think that'll be affected, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully not too bad. Robert Brandt is here. He was saying, what does it say? Show Jamie around, be gentlemen. Okay. Oh, Yanu is here. Crazy Rich Guys Travels is here, and Yano is here saying no sweat. So Robert Brandt's the dad. Crazy Rich Guys Travel is Janu, and it might also be the twin brother, but I'm not sure if he's here. Is that Kanu? I'm trying to remember the names. But Mr. J is in the house with Dad. How are you guys doing? What's going on here? Robert Brandt looks to hit land before Louisiana. Robert Brandt, so you should be fine. Robert Brandt, but always be ready. He's giving advice to Brittany. Brittany, I do not think water has really ever gotten inside of the campus buildings. She's going to college now. But streets and other areas of the campus has flooded in the past. Last time weather affected anything going on campus was back in December when it snowed, not much more than a few inches of the white stuff, and it was during finals. Only one final exam had to be delayed. How about that? Crazy Rich Guys, timing of Mother Nature is always, and they use the word we can't use on the channel, but we get the drift. It can be, you know what, can be kind of a problem. Dixie is here. D Walker, good day all. Hey Dixie, how you doing? Brittany Lockwood, it was either that same semester or last semester there was a campus and citywide power outage. Yeah, that can happen too. Crazy Rich Guy saying hi Dixie. Robert Brandt, a party here, but we'll be in and out. Crazy Rich Guy's Uncle Mick and Uncle Rick is a party now. We got two guys here. Robert saying, boys, one day off, please. But it's not those two. It's the 100+ that are with them. Okay, well, there's something going on at the house. Robert saying, eat eat. What is that? Eat all you can. Tell Bruce hi from here. So you can eat. Come and eat when you can, and tell Bruce hi from here. So Robert's busy with some folks over there. Dixie is saying hi, Crazy Rich Guys. Cat Rose is saying hi. Hi, Cat. Everyone's saying hi to everybody here. Crazy Rich Guys saying, are we a negative in here? No. Our dad says we are. Well, I don't think so. I'm sure we're fine. I think everybody here gets a kick out of you two guys. Cat Rose is saying 80, but feels like 88 here in Sacramento. Cat, welcome back from California. Robert Brandt, boys, be good. Seriously, let everyone have their Labor Day. Boys is saying, we have a Facebook. Cat, anyone can send unwanted rain to the West Coast, please. There you go. Send it to the West. Crazy Rich Guy travels. Apparently, you can hit him on. You can go to Facebook and catch up with the young twins at Crazy Rich Guys Travels on Facebook. How about that? Same on YouTube, they say. Fantastic. Robert Brandt, ask Bruce before you do that on his channel. Don't just be promoting yourselves without asking Bruce first. Get his permission, he said. What do we got here? Can Jamie use the Wave Runners with us? Robert Brandt, text, hello, text. Then ask your mom. Then stop. Poor Dad. Dad's having a tough time. Well, we never used to be able to ask you. Stop, he says. 24/7. I'm not used to this. Tom Henry, hi, crazy guys, Crazy Rich Guys. Kayla, Robert, hi, Tom, Crazy Rich Guys. We're both here now, Tom Henry. Crazy Rich Guys Travel. Hello. Oh my gosh. And Jamie Bell and our dad's being mean. Tell hi, be nice. They're telling on Dad. Unbelievable. Brittany Lockwood. It's 82 degrees. I feel like temperature. It's like 91 and partly cloudy. Robert Brandt, boys, I don't think he's going to like you naming him. Tom Henry, I've always wanted to try a Wave Runner. Robert, and no SN comments, or you do not come. You do not come. You understand? No SN comments. Oh man. She says it's okay. The guys are saying, Mom says it's all right. Cat Rose, hopefully there'll be trivia tomorrow night, as we'll miss regular show due to a doctor's appointment. I plan on doing trivia tomorrow night. Tuesday nights I'm on twice. For those of you who don't know, I'm on at 5 o'clock for Cruise Ship Talk, 8 o'clock in the evening Eastern time. We do live trivia. That's Tuesday nights and Thursday nights, and that means I'm live 8 times a week, Monday to Saturday, and it's a lot of fun, and I hope you all come by. Robert Brad saying, this is about travel. You have you have your things, deal with those. Elsewhere, they're going, okay, we'll only talk about travel. I saw that Kat saying, I saw that Aida is having a new LNG powered ship being built. Kat, you are absolutely right. Carnival owns Aida Cruise Lines. In Germany, you call it Aida. It's pronounced Aida. The Aida Cruise Line is a German language, predominantly German language cruise line, which pretty well does majority of its cruises from Hamburg or Kiel or other ports around in and around the Germany territory. Very popular line. And they're launching right now a brand new cruise ship. It's on its last, I think, 3 months of building out. It just got brought out of the indoor building area at the what is called the Werf shipyard up in northern Germany. It is now out of the warehouse, and they're now doing additional work on the outside, especially up on the top, because it's such a tall unit when it's completed. And then they will probably next little while they will then tow it out along a river. At first it goes backwards. It's the only way to get it out. They back it out with tow boats pulling and pushing. The engines aren't on the ship at all. It just gets moved wherever, and slowly, like at walking speed, it comes out along this river through a canal, under a bridge, and finally into the North Sea. And then the ship is powered up, and they turn her around, and she's under her own power, and they'll do sea trials. And once those are completed, they'll finish any small work at another facility in the North Sea area, and then the ship is turned over to her new owners. And they had a big ceremony this past weekend, the christening of the vessel, the godmother of the vessel, the big fireworks show. all the plant employees and family come out and wish the ship well. And I thought about 25,000 people come out to this. It's a big deal. A lot of folks drive for hours to witness this big free show about this brand new cruise ship coming up. It's a monster. It's a biggie. It's the first LNG powered cruise ship under the ownership of Carnival. First of many to come, apparently, and it is the future of cruising because LNG powered cruise ships will be far, far cleaner burning vessels for future use. So good stuff. And the ship, like I said, is in its final 3 or 4 months of work before it is released. So it'll be in business later this year. Good stuff. Robert Brandt, I bet you guys have 1 million viewers in 6 months. The two young guys, they'll have a following, I'm sure. Tom Henry, I had a bad day yesterday. On Facebook, a couple of idiot Adrian supporters, they upset one member. She quit the group. Did you see the poster, TGE poster? I had, of course, I wasn't around, so I don't know. Robert Brandt's wondering what that's about. Robert, NCL owes me about that. Talking about NCL, because that's where Adrian works on the Bliss. He works on the Bliss on the NCL cruise ship, and there are all kinds of stories about this guy, Adrian. He is the concierge for the Haven Club, and he's been. There have been reports from a number of people about this guy's. Some people love him, and a lot of people don't. And so I've just been reporting what I've heard. In any event, Robert Brandt says, talking about Norwegian Cruise Line, they owe me $8.2 million in payables. Let them chase that comment. NCL, Robert Brandt, with the alcohol sales that he conducts in St. Thomas, he has a business. He is the license holder for importation of alcohol, and Robert sells alcohol to the cruise lines. And NCL seems to be a little behind making its payments lately, and 8.2 million is outstanding. That is quite a significant chunk of change. I have been reporting here for every quarter whenever the cruise lines, and Norwegian is one of those cruise lines that is a publicly traded company on the New York Stock Exchange. Carnival, Norwegian, Royal Caribbean, publicly traded companies, all three have been just boasting about how great business is. Cruise bookings are record numbers. People are spending record amounts of money on all the cruises they're running. They're getting record amounts of per day spending on their cruise ships. They're booking further out. Their occupancy rates are higher. It's all peaches and cream. These guys are singing Kumbaya with their banking analysts in New York like it's a wonderful time. Yet the shares are closer to their 52-week lows than their 52-week highs, especially in the last month or two. They reached brand new lows just last month. Oil is tickling $80 a barrel US, just starting to touch that. If oil goes up another $5-10 a barrel, that could affect earnings going down the line here next quarter, quarter after that. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out. And our friends at Norwegian have had the odd issue here lately with regard to certain events, and one of them happens to do with our friends out there, channel out there called Cruising with Wheels. Our two buddies who run that channel, they are huge, long-time loyal supporters of Norwegian Cruise Lines. They have platinum status. They've been on 30-plus Norwegian cruises together. They were on the Bliss, and they were looked after by corporate, by the PR department, which is typical for these two. These two have a very good relationship with the corporate promotion department because they have a YouTube channel, and they love to talk about their cruises. And the folks at the PR department, they were looking after them. They had given them Haven goodies in their inside room because they need a wheelchair access room. One of the two is in a wheelchair, Kevin and Frank, and one of them needs the wheelchair, and so they need accessibility from the inside. They don't have that in the Haven Club, not in the Bliss anyway. And no problem. They're happy being in an inside room, having wheelchair access. That's great. But they were given the soaps and the towels and the robes from the Haven Club, slippers. I think there were chocolates waiting for them in the room. All kinds of goodies from Haven. This is not untypical. These guys really get well looked after, and they love Norwegian. Love it. And they're always invited to go up to the Haven Club and enjoy a meal in the Haven restaurant. But not this time. They thought they were allowed up there. They got to Seattle, got onto the ship with two Haven people who were helping them. One was pushing a wheelchair, the other one was kind of guiding him along. Right onto the ship, early embarkation, right through private elevators, staff elevators, right to the top, the Haven level. And they were coming into the Haven area where the restaurant was. And here was Adrian, the concierge for the Haven Club. And apparently, Adrian didn't get a memo from head office about these two guys. He knew nothing. Didn't let on that he knew nothing. He just would not let them pass, and gave them a pretty rough time. And these two gentlemen were trying to explain what they had been told. He didn't want to hear any of it, and turned around and kicked them out. And they ended up going back to their room, and they ended up having lunch somewhere else, no problem. But they did get up there later. They were guided up there by the assistant hotel manager, and they had met the hotel manager and the cruise director. They do that every cruise. Got along with everybody, but not Adrian. And then they were hearing Adrian stories from a whole bunch of other folks. And so if you folks are wondering, why do we keep talking about Adrian and the Norwegian Bliss? This is why we're hearing more and more. Now, there are a few of my cruisers, some of my folks here, they are going on the Bliss coming up shortly, and they're in the Haven Club, including the twins. The twins have a suite in the Haven Club. Can't wait for those guys to get there. Oh, they're both 16 years old. This is going to be fun. They know all about the Adrian story. They can't wait to get there, find out what this guy's all about. Oh, we're going to get info. So we'll let you know what's going on. Yikes. Tom Henry, did you see the poster on Cruising with Wheels Facebook page? I saw the video on Cruising with Wheels, the latest one that they had where the two were disembarking. I think they made a bunch of vlogs being on the Bliss. The last vlog was de-embarkation. They had a run-in with him leaving the ship. Oh, yes, I saw that too. Robert Brandt, we had a great agreement for 25 years, Robert is saying, with NCL. Cat's going, no way, 8.2 million, Robert Brandt. So nothing on my end changed. I've done nothing different. Cat Rose going, 8.2 million, you got to be kidding me. Robert Brandt, and I hope they fix the issues. Robert Brandt, I do hope. Robert, but when you hear of the Adrian stories, you wonder. Tom Henry saying, I posted an inside joke with Dirk, the moderator. A couple of people asked about what it meant. With someone else posted the YouTube link for the Hitman. The Haven Hitman is the nickname that Cruising with Wheels gave Adrian. Robert Brandt, those ships buy $1 to $2 million every time they dock in alcohol. Think about that. Every time they dock in St. Thomas, they buy booze. $1 to $2 million purchase per visit, per ship. 5,000 people on a ship drink a lot of booze, man. Holy moly. That might be enough for a week. I don't know. Unbelievable. Tom Henry, we got two snarly supporters. Robert Brandt, most pay net 60 in 60 days. They pay within 60 days. That's the standard terms. No one needs a business lesson, but, that's the way it should be done. Yawn when you need to yawn, he says. Crazy rich guys are yawning. Tom Henry, put the boot on the next ship. Robert Brandt, I hope Bruce scrolls to down here. just go past this, Bruce. Sylvia, Crazy Rich Guys Travel, saw some pics from Facebook. Very nice pics. Sylvia saying hi to you and everybody else. Tom Henry, my PCC seemed a bit off last week. Wonder if the, what is that? The C-whip is being snapped. My PCC. Okay, is that your personal computer? I'm not sure what that means. Where are these pics? He wants to know. Crazy Rich Guys working on all of it. Sylvia, Tom Henry, look on their Facebook page. You can see all their photos on their Facebook page. Tom Henry, case delivery time, COD. Sylvia saying, Robert Brandt, your kids are too funny. When does school start for them? Wes Morrison, hello, Bruce 95, and Rain here, New Braunfels. Crazy Rich Guys. Swan, Thursday should be a national holiday. Crazy Rich guys, he's flipping. Dixie, hi Bruce, it's 85 in Seattle. How you doing? Great to have you back. Robert Brant, I never said that. Robert Brant, I love you both, you know. We know, Dad, we know. Oh my God, everyone's just having fun here. Tom Henry, 92 in Richmond, Virginia. Robert Brand is saying, you guys have it easy. Look around. Sylvia, Robert, why are you flipping? They're 16 and they're 16. Enjoy them both. Cool Jazz, Tom Henry, are you going to take Amtrak to Boston for your cruise? There's a question. Cool Jazz, welcome from New York, the Big Apple. Sylvia, Crazy Rich Guys Travel, go make your dad a drink so he can relax, laugh out loud. Robert Brand, Sylvia, I'm fine. They are a handful, but we're all fine. Tom Henry at Cooking Jazz. No, United. We're going United, arriving at 12 a.m. Plan to sleep right at the terminal and take a water taxi in the morning. There you go. That's how we're getting there. Sylvia, Robert Brandt, I'm sure you'll be all fine. Just ask to having fun. Wendy Thompson, rain, where she is. She's near Ocala in Florida. Happy Labor Day. Remember to support American jobs. We missed the UAW retiree barbecue rain today. How about that? Cool Jazz. Okay. Robert Brandt, American. They're trying to type here. Hi, Bruce. Robert, how you doing? I see these comments coming in. Hey, Bruce and everybody. Paul Wilkins is here. Tom Henry, I got the bags back today. Cool Jazz, you got your Zoom lens back? Because he got a brand new Zoom lens for his brand new camera. Thomas saying hi, Paul. Kirk Brunson is here on a cruise to the Bahamas right now on Orlando, Florida. Lots of rain where we want to leave from. I can imagine that, Kirk. You got rain for sure. Wendy Thompson, be nice, Robert. We have a pension thanks to Chrysler Minivans. Tom Henry will take just one. Going to be going for a good pick of the new twins from offshore. Grinning. Which lens to use for that? Sylvia, it's 88, feels like 97 degrees. I'm going to mow grass before it rains again in Greensboro. Robert Brandt, I'm trying, Wendy. I'm trying. Betsy Lane, 25 in Hamilton, Ontario. Betsy, how are you? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. It's nice to see you. Wendy Thompson, hi, everybody. Hi, Bruce. Rain here. Betsy Lane, happy Labor Day. And to everyone else. Sylvan Forrest is here. Hey, Bruce and all. I am back from a wonderful cruise on the NCL Getaway. Love the shirt, Bruce. That is really, really nice. Slight tropical storm outside. Just a little tropical storm. Rain and a bit of wind. No damage expected. Thumbs ups all. Sylvan, welcome back, my friend. I'm glad you had a great cruise, and I knew you'd like this shirt. I thought you'd like to look at this one. I think this is a beauty myself. Tom Henry, hi, Wendy, and Betsy. Paul Wilson, howdy, everybody. Robert Brandt, we like cruises here. Crazy Rich Guys, we don't flock. Well, we do flock. To Paul Wilkes, hello, Tom. Paul Wilkes, hello, Robert Brandt. Boys. And Jordan. Good morning, Bruce. It is 20 Celsius in Brisbane, Australia today. Finally, in the double digits in my cruising days left to go. Thanks to all who posted theirs in treat on Traveling with Bruce. I have a Traveling with Bruce Facebook page. In case of those of you who don't know, you get the chance, visit us over there. We have a whole bunch of these guys posting photos and videos and countdown clocks for their next cruise. I invite you to join the group. Come on by, and by all means, show us photos of some of your favorite cruises that you've been on, favorite ships you've been on, tales from the sea, whatever you want to talk to us about. We love it. We're having a good time over there. And Jordan, welcome from Australia, and kind of acts as my sort of unofficial greeter. She sort of greets everybody that comes on through here. It's the middle of winter in Brisbane right now, the die-hard middle of winter. Cold day today. It's only 20 Celsius. That would put it at about 72. She's down to 72 degrees today. Bitterly cold. Get the coffee out and stay warm. And welcome back to the show. Rob Souter is here. Munch PA saying 87 degrees. Welcome, Rob. Nice to have you here. Robert Brand saying hi, Paul. Hi, Ann. Tom Henry, yay. And Jordan is here. Rich guy's dad paid $5.88 a gallon for gas, even though he has no idea how much gas is. $5.88 a gallon in St. Thomas. Would you like to pay that for gas in your neighborhood where you live, folks? How about that? Robert Brandt, he does now. Tom Henry, time for bikes. Robert Brandt, chauffeurs. Time for chauffeurs. And Jordan, morning, Robert. Twins, Sylvia, Tom, Brittany, Walker, Deke Walker, and Cool Jay. She's saying hi to everybody already. Paul Wilson, Bruce, even though I am 56 years of age, my mom tells me that I'm only allowed to listen to G-rated. Laugh out loud. There you go. Even though you're 56, mom says you only listen to G-rated stuff. catch Traveling with Bruce, where hopefully it'll stay G-rated. I'm doing everything I can to keep it G-rated. Paul, welcome back to the show. Say hi to your mom for us. Absolutely. Robert Brandt saying hi, everybody. Paul Wilgus, Robert, buy them each a moped. Laugh out loud. Rich guys, we are 32 if you divide, you multiply. We're 32 and then divide by 2. Wendy, no, buy him a Jeep. Robert Brandt, Paul, they are bribed for graduation. They are bribed for graduation. Oh man, Robert Brandt saying dumb booze. This sounds like a Trump land. Oh no, look out! Don't use that word. Sylvan Forest, gasoline here this morning, $2.77 US a gallon. That's 97 cents Canadian a liter. Temperature here 88 Fahrenheit and very damp and windy. Southern Florida. We here in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, my closest US Costco, about $2.99 a gallon is what it has been lately US. Here in Creston, $1.40 a gallon, $1.40 a liter Canadian for a liter of gas. So Sylvan is saying it's 97 cents a liter Canadian in Florida. We're paying $1.40 a liter here for gas. So a lot more money to fill up our tank around these parts. Just to give you folks an idea, we're almost $4 US a gallon. We're just about up to that level right now. Brittany Lockwood, I have been in for a bit and I'm currently working on making my dinner. Right on. Robert Brandt, let's see here. TS, blah, 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 talk, Cat 5, back to back, Cat 5 hurricanes. Okay. Robert's not impressed with the storm, I guess. Chevy and First is here. Hi, y'all. Well, Bruce, we are down to 20 days. 20 days until my cruise. We started the countdown from 280. We are super excited. Fantastic, Chevy and First, your first ever cruise. It's coming right up. Crazy Rich Guys, warning, he's mad. Warning, he's angry. Look out, Dad's angry. Crazy Rich Guys, if you said anything about John McCain, don't say anything about John McCain to Dad. Don't do it. Dom Henry, give him some TLC. Paul Wilgus, Crazy Rich Guys Travels, you better be quiet. Donal is here. Donal, buddy, how are you, Donal? Hi, Bruce. Hi, gang. I am here. Donal is in, I believe, near Cork, Ireland. From overseas. Welcome, my friend. A question. Do you have to buy a drinks package for an entire cruise or say just sea days? I was quoted 70 euros a day on the Epic. Okay, so US dollar is about $1, what is that, $1.15 to the, no, $1.30. Anyway, that's almost 100 American dollars a day. Yeah, that's about 100 American dollars a day if we figure tipping in there. Donnell, I got bad news for you. I got bad news. The 70 euro per day is every day of the cruise. So if it's a 7-day cruise, 7 days, including embarkation day. Now, I think you can buy the booze package on board the ship for the first day and the second day. So if you buy it in the morning of the second day, you're paying for 6. Okay, because the first day you might not get on the ship until 2 in the afternoon, and that might be too late to pay that kind of money for only so many hours. It all depends, of course. So there you go. It's per day. Plus, if they say it's 70 euro a day for the package, they may depend. I'm not sure how they're operating in the UK, but in the USA, the deal is you pay tipping extra on top of that fee. So if it's 70, let's say $100 US a day, then you're putting an 18% tip charge on top of that. That's $18 a day more per person or adult in the cabin. So if you and your wife, let's just say it's the two of you, and you want a drink package and she doesn't want a drink package, too bad. You both have to have a drink package. And now you're talking 200 US a day or 140 euro a day plus tipping every day. If you have kids, you don't have to have a drink package for the kids. They can't drink alcohol. So it can be very, very pricey on the overall cruise. It might be better to just not buy the drink package and only pay for a drink as you have them. If you know that in a week you're going to be off the ship for 3 days or 4 days or 5 days, you're going to be on shore, You're not going to be on the ship to drink the booze on the ship for 4, 5, 6 hours during the daytime. You don't want to have a drink package. You might as well, you can buy booze on shore for less money than it's going to cost you on the ship. And so, drink more alcohol out there if you want, if you can. And then you drink less on the ship until the next morning when you get off the ship and head to wherever you're heading to. This is what a lot of people are always thinking about. They're asking themselves, should I get a drink package? If so, what kind of drink package? Should I not get a drink package? Should I just buy my drinks one at a time? These are good questions. All right. Rob Souter, Bruce, we don't use 4-letter words like cold. It's refreshing, very refreshing. Or holy ding dongs, it's refreshing. And if you think all that booze and tobacco gets dumped and burned, well, Rob, I don't know. We brought it back. We were trying to bring back a bottle of tequila mix. I think it was a margarita mix from Costco in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, back to Canada. It was $8.59 in Costco. And they wanted to charge us $34 in duties and taxes. And we said, no, you can have the bottle. And at that point, I don't care what you do with the bottle. I don't give a damn what you do with the darn thing now. But they insisted. They said, no, we have to fill up the form here. We got to give you a copy because, this is the government and it's paperwork, And so here's a copy. We have like 3 more copies here. One stays here, one goes to the regional guy, and one goes to Ottawa, or wherever the bloody hell it goes. And the bottle gets put in with, I don't know what sort of storage container or something. And every day, they got one of the border crossing guards from the larger border crossing, which is about an hour's drive away from where we are. They send a guy out with a van, I guess, one of these panel vans. And they load all the confiscated stuff into the van, and then it goes to a processing center, secret. But he insists it's all destroyed because I know guys that work there. I know guys that are in the service. We all get transferred all the time. We all get rotated all the time. We dump the stuff. We really do. We dump it. We don't sell it for money. We don't get to drink it ourselves. But I've never seen a video of it. Have you? I don't know. How do you know? But they won't show because of secrecy and security. Okay, fine. Don't show me how you dispose of a bottle of booze because it's a national secret. Fine. I'm so glad to be living in such a safe society. Yeah, okay, whatever. Tom Henry, Donnell, the whole cruise. You got to pay for the whole cruise. Crazy Rich Guides. Robert Brandt, traveling with Bruce. We have 150, 200 people here. Way to go, Robert. Enjoy the day. I forgive you if you don't make very many comments. It's all good. It's what it is. He says it's all good. Donnell, thanks, Tom, for the bad and sad info. I feared that. Cat saying, party? There's a party? Robert Brandt, I'm only 55. I swear I feel like I'm 80. Tom Henry, that's how they make more money, Tom Henry says. Paul Wilgus, laugh out loud. Robert, true. Paul Wilgus, Robert Brandt, I feel for you. Crazy Rich Guys, we like trivia nights. Robert, thanks you guys. Robert Brandt, thanks. Robert Wilgus. Paul Wilgus is saying, Robert, all I can say, better you than me. Laugh out loud. Robert saying, Paul Wilgus, aha, I used to like you. Kidding. Paul Wilgus, Robert Brandt, I would be looking into military school in Alaska. Maybe transfer him to Alaska, Laugh out loud, Robert Bland. Lesson is do not have 7 kids. That's the lesson right there. You should have stopped at 5, but oh no, something happened. No, something was in the water. 2 more. Cat Rose, why is it a godmother for a cruise ship? I don't actually know. I really don't actually know. One of these days, I'll try and figure that out for you. Maybe somebody here knows the answer already, but why do cruise ships have godmothers? I have no idea. It makes for good press if you've got a named person, I suppose. Robert Brandt, and funny is we can afford 7. It's hell. Robert Brandt, what I say about NCL, you won't see them debate it. They won't argue it. They owe me that money. Right on, buddy. And Jordan, Paul, Wendy, Rob, Paul, everybody. She's saying hi to everybody. All right, Robert Brandt. And for the record, I like the line. And I'm not a fan of Adrian, but all in all, I think it's a great line. Hint, hint, sent the check, please. Have you sent the check? Love the line. Please send me the money. Paul Wilgus is laughing out loud. Robert Brandt, I'm a businessman. Paul Wilgus, just pay me, Paul saying, I agree with that. Wendy Thompson, Robert, one daughter has more than enough for us, was more than enough. Boarding school at the North Pole, the boys will love it. Tom Henry, check. I want an ACH deposit. How about that? Robert Brandt, Frank is in a wheelchair. They earn the status. There's no debate. Absolutely right. Brittany Lockwood, I am completely in now for the rest of the show. I am now done with making my dinner. Homemade mac and cheese with some other toppings. Do you guys remember that when you were in college? You remember having mac and cheese when you were in college 30, 40, 50 years ago? You remember that? I make dinners in my microwave. Yeah, I used to remember I would be in Toronto for a week, and I would spend, I think it was 3 nights I would spend in Toronto, and come home Wednesday nights and then back on Friday. And I'd buy groceries on Monday after school for 3 nights, and 1 package of wieners, hot dogs. What else would have been? I would have bought 3 cans of soup, Campbell's soup. I would have bought a package, maybe an apple pie that I would divide into 3 pieces, Monday night, Tuesday night, Thursday night. And I'd have my cola or whatever I'm drinking. And yeah, I'd be in my boarding house, wherever, and a little stove and 1 pot, and cook the chicken noodle soup from Campbell's, get that going. Put the hot dogs in there. You get 12 wieners in a package back in '73. So 4 wieners a night, 4 wieners on Monday, 4 wieners on Tuesday, and 4 wieners on Thursday. Gourmet dining for the college student. And then heat it up and put it into a big old bowl, big cup for the soup and a little plate for the sausage, a little bit of mustard. Dinner is served Monday night, Tuesday night, and Thursday night. Pardon me. Just saw something in my tooth there. Anyway, yeah, good eating on weeknights in college days. Why did I come home Wednesday nights, Friday nights, Saturday nights? Mom's cooking? Was that what it was? Was it mom's cooking? Yeah, man. Those are the days. Remember? Mac and cheese. Tom Henry, yum. I love mac and cheese. Robert Brandt, Wendy Thompson, 7 kids, 3 soon to be 4 grandkids. Disney cruises, here we come. Oh man, that's the next stage. Here we go, Grandpa Cat Rose. Me too. Crazy Rich guys. We have a plan for Adrian. We have a plan. Wendy Thompson, have a magical day. Cool jazz, crazy cool guys, crazy guys. We are ultra VIP. Watch out. Brittany Lockwood, same here, is my favorite dish. My favorite food is cheese. Crazy Rich guys, and thank you, Dad. Thank you, Dad, for getting us on that ship. We're going to give Adrian a good old time. Paul Wilgus, I love the poster. It was posted on Sea Cruising with Wheels. Paul Wilgus, Crazy Rich Guy Travels. Guys are sucking it up with that. He's laughing out loud. You're sucking it up with that. Wendy Thompson, Robert, there's Thomas Jefferson Academy in St. Louis. Tom Henry, Crazy Rich Guys. I will be in 15,200 TGE week after your cruise. Slip some pics under the door. Okay, so he's going to be in the room number 15,200. Slip some pictures under the door before you get out. Unbelievable. Crazy Rich Guys. US, us, or so not. Oh my gosh. Paul Wilkins, just kidding, guys. Wendy, you can be friends with the Bush family. Robert Brandt, I may seem mean. I may seem mean, but I couldn't love those guys more. He loves you. We know Robert. We all know it. And Jordan, I saw that poster posted on CWW Cruising with Wheels. Crazy Rich Guys, ask him about Mick. Bree Sanford. Hi, Bree. How you doing? Brittany Lockwood, still no word on whether I got a web-based interview, but could be hearing something tomorrow because my mom's health. Right on it. Tomorrow's a regular work day. Today was a holiday, so cross your fingers. You might hear from Disney. Brittany, hang in there. Bree, saying hi. I say hi too. Cat Rose, I wish you luck, Brittany. Robert Brandt, traveling with Bruce. Skip all I write and what my boys write and save the time. Just go right. Just get right through all those guys. That's it. Jim Thomas. Jim Thomas is here. 104 in Anderson, California today. 2 days of upper 80s, then right back to 100 plus. Take those couple of days and enjoy them. But yeah, hang in there, Jimbo. Nice to have you back, buddy. I hope you're doing well. Crazy Rich Guys, that's no fun. And Jordan, morning, Bree, Sanford, Cat. Jim, that's too hot. Robert Brandt and Jordan is great. Paul Wilkes, Brittany Lockwood, you probably will since everyone will be back at work after the long holiday. You'll hear from them. Don't worry about it. Jim Thomas, yep, that's right. Robert Brandt, 55. I'm 55. I'm feeling so old. And Jordan, yes, Robert. Laughing out loud. Tom Henry, Crazy Rich Guy's dad is really happy you are spending time with him. Most 16-year-olds don't hang around. Dad will miss you when you're in Philly. There's no doubt about that. Crazy Rich Guys, 16 each. Tom Henry, 16 divided by 2 is 8. That's Morrison is saying hi. Robert Brand, need Tracy for a Naples update. Everyone's saying everybody else. Crazy Rich Guys. Our dad likes McCain, and he's not a Republican. How about that? Tom Henry, Cool Jazz. Did you see the red freighter blocking the harbor view yesterday? That's not good. Dixie is saying hi, and Tom Henry. I'm a Republican, but did not like him. Maybe he's really just isn't. Maybe just isn't a Republican. Cat Rose, this is ridiculous. So that's ridiculous. Robert Brandt, they something the tips on the drinks as ordered. They charge the tips on the drinks as they are ordered. Robert Brandt. So if you order, he orders 5 drinks, tip on that. But if you order a 10 drink, it's based on that. A $5 drink or $10 drink, it's based on. Okay, I got you. Crazy Rich Guy Travels. We gave Hugo $15, and he brought us the bottle. I don't want to go. There's 2 16-year-olds. They got the ball. I don't want to know about this. Cool Jazz. Yes, Tom Henry. I think the cam wasn't working for a while, and then the Escape showed up, and I watched it sail under the bridge. Sylvan Forest. About alcohol prices on Norwegian. A rum and coke cost $11.50 US, including gratuity. I had a Drambuie every evening with my cigar, $11.50. So the alcohol package was not worth it for me. Wow. Robert Brandt, I'm not hearing this. I'm not hearing this, boys. I'm not hearing this. Yeah, I'm not hearing what you're doing. I don't want to know. Awesome. And Jordan, awesome New York webcam. Cat Rose, drinks are expensive on those ships. Robert Brandt, open your mouth, dispose. Paul Wilgus, Crazy Rich Guy Travels. You're going to get somebody in trouble. Cool Jazz, thank you. And Jordan, did you watch also? D&G Explorers, good afternoon. What did we walk into again today? D&G, they have a channel on YouTube. Check them out. My buddies, how you guys doing? Guys, it's just a typical show here. A little looser today, kind of. It's a Monday holiday, so everyone's kind of coming and going, and we're all easy going here. Not too many folks working and sneaking the show in today. D&G, we're talking about all kinds of stuff. We're doing the best we can. We're talking a lot about the alcohol, though, on the cruise ships. Wes Morrison on Viking. The drink package is $150, which is about $18.75 a day for an 8-day cruise. Now, that's a deal. That is a deal. $150 for the whole cruise? Yeah. Paul Lucas, hey, D&G. And Jordan, watching soon. Cool Jazz, love watch all the ships in the harbor. She loves watching that. D&G Explorers saying hi, Paul. D&G is supposed to be for good luck there by having a godmother. That's why they have a godmother for the ship. It's a good luck thing. Robert Brandt, we get it, but the last 2 just popped up. Don't know what that means. Tom Henry, I'm going to do all my drinking on the St. Kitts train. Sorry, Robert, I have 12 bottles of water ordered, and they'll be waiting for me to add lemonade. And Jordan, good afternoon, everybody, and D&G. Cool Jazz, godmothers are supposed to protect and bless the ship. D&G Explorers, hi, and Jordan. Robert Brandt, I like mac and cheese. Wow, now I like mac and cheese now. Paul Lucas, I hate mac and cheese. Tom Henry, they add lots of flavor to your life. And Jordan is saying hi again to everybody. Cat Rose, why, Paul? Let's see. Hi, Paul Lucas. I just always hated it. What's going on? Mary Ellen Shaw is here. Mary Ellen is here. I'm sitting on the Oasis waiting for the Aqua show. We're very early. My son is anxious. Mary, welcome. Thank you for joining us from the ship, the Oasis class ship. Hope you're having a great time and hope the weather's okay. Hope you're not in any rain down there. This is great stuff. Cool Jazz. I still go to Mom to eat, and she's almost 91. Holy moly. D&G Explorers. Hi, Thomas Henry. Brittany, I do not like the Kraft mac and cheese. I buy a box of noodles and buy some packs of cheese. That is how I make my mac and cheese, and only use water, no butter, and no milk goes into making it. There you go. Right on, Brittany. Nurse Nancy, hi everybody, happy Labor Day. Hi Nurse Nancy, how are you? Robert Brandt, Janu and Kaya are going to kill Adrian work-wise. They're going to kill this guy. They're going to finish him up, but good. We can't wait. And Jordan, great picks of Oasis. Mary Ellen Shaw, they are amazing. Enjoy. I hope she's posting those on my Facebook page. Mary Ellen, post those on my Facebook page if you haven't already. D&G Explorers, hi Robert. Sylvan is saying a cruise ship godmother brings good luck and protection to the ship. The godmother attends the ship's ceremonial ship launch and naming ceremony where they bless and officially name the ship. Well, how about I'll drink to that. Caffeine-free Diet Coke. That is good information to know. See, that I kind of suspected as much, but I knew some of you had a better explanation than I would have. And Jordan, hey, Nurse Nancy, happy Labor Day. Suzanne Hoffman is here. Suzanne, how are you? Welcome to the show. The next for grandkids after Disney Cruise is when they're old enough to drink. The next thing. Yeah, Father Time does not stand still. Absolutely not. Mary Ellen Shaw, I may have met an Adrian clone on the Oasis. Everybody else is great except this one guy. Oh, no. Maybe it's a brother or an uncle or a cousin or something. Oh, this is terrible. Mary Ellen, I can't believe it. Robert Brandt, hi, guys. D&G Explorers. Nurse Nancy, hi, and Cat Rose, make sure you ask for green M&Ms. Okay, Robert Brandt. I love them both. I love those two kids. D&G. Hi, at Nurse Nancy. Robert Brandt. Anti-orange, he's saying. Anti-orange. And Jordan, how come you are not going with them, Robert? Why are the kids going alone on this cruise in the Haven Club and you're not going with them? What's the deal with that? She wants to know. Brittany Lockwood. I would go a step further than that, Cat. I would ask for green and blue peanut butter and almond M&Ms. That's what I'd want. Make Adrian work for his money. Robert Brandt, where and Jordan, the bliss? Simple. I don't have a lot of restraint. I'm reading ahead here. I'm reading the comment before I say it. Oh my. Let's see. I don't have a lot of restraint. And if a homophobic thing, Adrian would end up overboard. I'm a big Papa Bear. Oh, don't mess with my boys. Oh my. Maybe it's best that Robert is not on the ship. Maybe it's just that let the 16-year-olds torment the bejesus out of this guy. Yeah, let's leave it at that. Oh man. Mary Ellen Shaw, my special needs son never ceases to amaze me. Rode the zip line on top of the ship twice. That is fantastic. That is awesome, Mary Ellen. Way to go. He's got to be having a full-on blast, a really good time. That is great stuff. Paul Wolga said, Robert Brent, don't blame me. Robert Brent, I love fun attack. My boys, get out of my way. Oh, man, don't attack my boys. Oh, my goodness. All right. Brittany Lockwood, some ships may have godfathers and not godmothers. That could be. Robert Brandt's going, 2 Adrians? There's 2 Adrians? That can't be. Still, Dan, I tried to get your channel broadcast on one of the big screens on the ship. They wouldn't hear of it. They wouldn't know. Spoil sports. But I tried. Bruce, I tried to get your show broadcast on the big screen on the cruise ship, but they wouldn't do it. The NCL wouldn't do it. I can understand why. NCL is going, Bruce, try with Bruce, that guy? The guy that talks about the repositioning the cruise from hell, the construction cruise from hell, the Norwegian Sun, that Bruce, traveling with Bruce, or the Bruce that talks about the Horizon, not the Horizon, the Bliss problems with Adrian? No, we don't want Bruce on our screens. You can see why Norwegian isn't calling up saying, you want a free cruise, Bruce? We'd love to have you on our ship. So that'd be great. Yeah, I think they're kind of a little hesitant. They're kind of worried about me, maybe. I don't know. Nurse Nancy, hi there. Robert Brandt, Brittany Lockwood. Oh, not my 2 Adrians. Well, not 2. There can't be 2. One's too many already. Robert Brandt, a super nice guy. Don't anger Papa Bear. I'm a super nice guy. Don't make me mad. Oh my goodness. Crazy Rich guys. We agree. He's a good Papa Bear, and don't get him mad. He's great. He's a great dad. He protects us. You gotta love that. Oh my goodness. Okay, I finally caught up to you guys. How are we doing with comments? Sorry, 22 thumbs ups today. Not bad. I got 46 watching. Thank you for throwing me thumbs ups, you guys. Really appreciate it. If you can spare one today, please hand them over. That helps the momentum of the channel. Thank you very much. Yeah, this tropical storm, Gordon. I'm just following it like you guys are. It's not like a killer storm in that it is a 200 mile an hour, 170 mile an hour monster, but it's getting bigger, and it will get bigger for the next 48 hours, I guess, until Wednesday, when it will hit land somewhere in Louisiana. They say kind of New Orleans, Baton Rouge, wherever. I'm kind of hoping it's only in the 60-mile-an-hour range, not in the 70-mile-an-hour range. And the hope is that because it's moving so quickly, at 17 miles an hour right now, that it will just get on land and just dissipate, and the speeds will drop probably 5 mile an hour, 10 mile an hour every hour. It'll just lose gas down to about 20 mile an hour real quick. Let's hope. Let's cross our fingers and hope for the best. It's not coming from 155 mile an hour down. It's only coming from 65 or 70, and hopefully it'll lose out and it'll just be dispersed, and it'll just become a great big rainstorm for a while. We'll have to see. The only ship affected that I am reading about so far is Royal Caribbean Majesty of the Seas. Supposed to leave to Tampa today, I thought, and it might be held back a few hours to allow the storm to move on past off the Keys and further west-northwest, and then the ship will hug the coast of Florida and skirt away from behind it. That could be what's going on. I don't know. We'll find out more in the next few hours, perhaps. Landfall New Orleans on Wednesday, I also wrote down. The other news I had, a couple little tiny points of info. Of course, we've talked about already the new LNG cruise ship for Aida, they pronounce it in Europe. The Aida cruise ship, the Aida Nova is what it's called, the Aida Nova. New LNG ship has been christened now, been blessed by the new godmother. Hopefully it'll go well. It'll be another 3 months before it's sailing with paying passengers. The other news I have is that Norwegian Cruise Lines launched a $25 deposit deal. You only need a $25 deposit to hold a cabin on a whole bunch of cruises going forward. This is the cruise line that keeps saying everything's fine. We're doing great, making record money, bringing in record rates for our rooms, record onboard spending. It's fantastic. But they got a $25 deposit deal to encourage you to book sooner. They've got free drinks, free Wi-Fi, free shore excursions, all kinds of goodies they're offering up as well, depending on the room you take. And I'm asking myself, well, if you're giving it away, how can you be bringing in the money? It just doesn't add up. I just don't get it. They say everything is top dollar, going fabulously well, and then they're offering these super, super deals. Now, maybe the deals that are being offered are for shoulder season months when it's slow anyway, and they're just trying to get bodies on board anyway, because normally it's quieter. Whereas the primo months of February and March for the Caribbean, maybe they're all booked up already and they've got top dollar. Maybe that's what's going on. I'm not sure. The other news was Carnival, $59 deposits. That's also quite low for Carnival. $59 deposits from Carnival with all kinds of other offers. Again, another cruise line that's saying everything's great. We're doing fantastic, making all kinds of money. All is good here. I don't know. The last story I talked about a few days ago was about Royal Caribbean killing off 700 American jobs in Oregon. They haven't officially said anything to the media. They've kept it quiet. They've made the workers in Oregon sign non-disclosure agreements to keep them quiet. So there's no official release, but the word is out. Royal Caribbean is dumping 700 Americans, and they're moving the jobs overseas. The rumor is Guatemala or Jamaica. Here we are, Labor Day. They're not going to announce it today. Damn right they're not going to announce it today. U.S. Labor Day, but 700 Americans are losing their jobs in Oregon from Royal Caribbean. This is a company that is also talking about record earnings, record profits, record everything. Last year, they generated 1.6 billion American dollars in pure after-tax profits. No need to lay off people in America for that, except for the fact that you can hire the same 700 people elsewhere at 20% on the dollar. And that's about $35 million a year, I estimate, that they are going to save. Pardon me one moment. We had a little accident here. We can't have that happen. We can't have postcards falling over on my show. Yeah, 700 jobs. $35 million less in expenses to hire these folks in Guatemala rather than Oregon. Problem is, those folks in Oregon were also cruising with your cruise line. So were their family members, friends, and relatives. And they were telling the world how much they loved working at Royal Caribbean. Some of those folks, many of them, were looking to retire down the line. This would be the only job they'd have, be looked after by this great company and work at the call center, move up the ladder a little bit over the years, and retire one day. And nope, in 2019, you're all out of a job. We're out of here. We are bugging out. We're heading to a third world country, and we're going to pay people 20 cents on the dollar, then pay you. Problem is, the folks in Guatemala, they can't use that money to go on a cruise. They're going to use that money to buy rice and beans and daily chicken quantity. They're going to try and survive on 20 cents on the dollar for their daily lives. And it's kind of too bad that that's happening. I understand corporately what they're doing. I get it. I understand the business angle of it, but boy, the PR angle stinks. Comes off so bad. You guys are promoting these cruise lines with these happy models. You're showing people on these cruise ships having a wonderful time. You're not showing Guatemalans having a good time. You're not showing the Jamaicans having a good time. They can't afford to go on these cruises. You're showing happy Americans going on these cruises. It's a beautiful PR advertising campaign. And in the back door, that's the front door. In the back door, you're kicking out the Americans. You're out of here. Goodbye to your job. And we're replacing you with a third worlder. Doesn't look good. The optics just aren't there. Kind of makes you wonder what is going on. Anyway, that's just some of my thoughts, my little rant for the day. I hope I'm not making anybody angry with that. Let's see what the last comments are before we pack this show up today. Where are we at here? TNG laughing out loud. Nurse Nancy, hi, twin. Sylvan Force, sadly, they had never heard of your channel and didn't want to learn about you either. He was talking to Norwegian. Do you know about Traveling with Bruce? Have you ever seen Traveling with Bruce? They don't know about me. They don't want to know about me. Well, there you go. There you go. It's all good. I'm just a small guy, 2,600 subscribers. I'm a micro channel right now. I'm not yet really known. That's where I'm counting on you folks to share my videos on Facebook. Share this channel's existence with anyone you can. Help me grow my viewers. That would be tremendous. Thank you, everybody. Crazy Rich Guy saying hi, Nancy. Nurse Nancy, Brittany, I just sent my baby off to the University of Whitewater today. How about that? Brittany Lockwood, I am praying that it does not come super close to where I am, where Brittany is in college. We'll cross our fingers for you, Brittany. Rob Souter, I'm surprised Norwegian doesn't offer you a free cruise so you can accidentally fall overboard with the help of the NCL CEO. Thank you, Rob Souter, for that. I didn't read that message entirely before I got to the end. You caught me by surprise on that one. I love that. Oh, my goodness. You know, I think it's in their best interest that they do get me on their ships. I think it really is. They should want to get me on there and meet the cruise director, meet the hotel director, meet the entertainment director, so that I'll do live shows right on board these cruise ships. I'd love to meet the head chef, the guy in charge of the kitchen area. I'd love to meet that guy, talk to them about the logistics of making the food on a cruise ship for 5,000 people, crew and passengers. I'd love to do that. I'd love to take the camera behind the scenes and show you guys what makes a cruise ship tick, because these people are heroes. I think these people are fantastic employees. I would love to show them off. I really would. I love cruise ships, love going on cruises, and I'm always amazed and at the marvel of it all as to how they do it. It's incredible, absolutely amazing. And Jordan, Nurse Nancy, it's sad when they go to school. My son just about to finish last year of high school. Graduation cruise coming up. Right on. Paul Lucas is laughing out loud. Robert Brandt, a free cruise. Me on NCL, please. DRG 69. Hi, Bruce. It's Gregory from D&G. Hey, Gregory. Thank you for identifying yourself. Hi, everybody. Paul Lucas saying hi, Gregory. Brittany Lockwood. It looks like I'll have a 1 maybe 2 days of school this week. I'll keep you guys posted on how things are on campus. I will not be leaving my dorm unless if it's absolutely when it gets really bad. So Brittany, we'll kind of follow it with you and keep our fingers crossed. Greg, you're saying hi, Paul. Robert Brandt, the interest, simple math, and I'd give Cruising with Wills. We are sorry cruise on us. Yeah. With Cruising with Wheels, the way those guys were treated by Adrian, if I were NCL, I'd be getting those guys on a cruise right now. Just the two of them. Just get them on a cruise within the next week or two. I don't care what it takes. Get them on a cruise and tell them how sorry we are and make up to them and something, because these guys are on the air 3 times a week. They got almost 6,000 subscribers now. Lots of views. But, I don't know. There's something going on at Norwegian. There's something going on. Rob Sutter, free booze complaints, free booze compliments of Robert. Nurse Nancy, nice, Anne. Sorry, I got to go off to get another family gathering. See you all later. See you, Nurse Nancy. Thanks for coming by. And Jordan saying hi, everybody. Gregory, hi, Anne. Good. How are you doing? Everyone's saying goodbye to Nurse Nancy. Brittany, not even to go to the cafeteria, which is just across the street from my dorm. Yeah, you might not be able to do that. D&G Explorers, I'm about 20 minutes away. Gregory, hang on. Robert Brandt, I don't care if they give it free. I don't care if they give it away free. Robert Brandt, it's where they when they buy, I care about. Yeah, when they're buying my booze, that's what I care about. Gregory, I tried to friend you, Anne, on Facebook, but it won't let me. Tom Henry, 006, don't know what's going on there. Tom Henry's wondering. Let's see here. Anne Jordan, great vlogs. D&G pics are awesome and love it. Told Anne to block you, Gregory. Crazy Rich Guys, yes, buy from our dad, please. Let's see. Tom Henry, welcome, Gregory. And Jordan, Greg, my accounts are private. And Jordan, laughing out loud. Derek, funny you are. Let's see here. Gregory, you might have to friend me if you'd like. Brittany, somebody please have at least one beer for me over the next few days. D&G, Brittany, we will Wednesday, and we will give you a shout out. Robert Brandt, I'll drink 10, so you are covered for 10 days. How about that? Mary Ellen Shaw, we will be in Charlotte. Emily on Wednesday. We'll be in Charlotte, Emily. That's Saint Martin, I believe, on Wednesday. Thank you, Mary, for that. Fantastic. It'll be dry. You won't have any storm issues there. You'll be fine. Let's see what's going on here. Wendy Thompson, Brittany, how much Disney trivia do you know? They might ask you. Greg is saying 2,600 subscribers, Bruce. That's awesome. It's almost 2,700. We're getting up there. Tom Henry, say hi to the Brent. Let's see here. Brittany, I will be in every day. Robert Brandt, what's Tom Henry? I plead not guilty. Sylvan, great show. Got to go. Dinner's ready. See you all at trivia maybe tomorrow. Yeah, we're on tomorrow night trivia. Robert Brandt, Cruising with Wheels, are loyal to NCL. D&G, take care, Sylvan. Robert Brandt, love them both. They've said, and I've said so to them as well. Brittany Lockwood, I have a stepbrother starting college this week, and he's in college here in Louisiana. He moved into his dorm room earlier today. Fantastic. Hopefully it'll be nice and it'll be okay for him through the next week. Robert Brandt, you guys also love you guys. Robert saying, Paul Wilgus, Robert Brandt, did DDI say on Sunday they are looking at other cruise lines for next year? Good question, Robert Brandt. Yep, they did. Mary Ellen, my son is doing the behind-the-scenes tour on our ship tomorrow. He loves those tours. Fantastic. That's awesome. Get some pictures. Post them on my Facebook page, group page. That would be great. Robert Brandt is STT St. Thomas. Oh, that is St. Thomas. Robert, thank you for clarifying that for me. I thought it was St. Martin. It's St. Thomas. Jay Hansen, I'm a Bills fan. Ready to go, Jay. Brittany Lockwood and my stepbrother will be in college in North Louisiana. Brittany, I love Disney. Cruel Jazz, Jay Hansen, you have my sympathy on that. Bills fans, you have my sympathy on that. Jay Peterman. DNG, Jay Hansen, we are Bills fans. Also, how about that? Brittany Lockwood, I'm pretty good with Disney trivia. Robert Brandt, thumbs ups to everybody and for everybody. How are we doing on thumbs ups? 26, just 26 thumbs ups today. It's a holiday. People are kind of holding on to their thumbs ups. If you could spare one, I'd appreciate it. Guys, this is the show for today. I want to thank you all for coming out today and seeing me, visiting with me today here on Traveling with Bruce. I really appreciate it. Had a good show today. Nice to be back with you. I'll be on tomorrow for 2 shows. I'll be on at 5 o'clock tomorrow night, and then tomorrow night at 8 o'clock for Tuesday night primetime trivia. I hope you can come by and join in. Throw me some thumbs ups if you can, and thank you for all your support of this channel, for absolute out and out direct donations on base on on PayPal. Thank you for that, for my PayPal donation button. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for picking up some product on my Redbubble page for these items here, these mugs and travel mugs and my clocks and all that stuff. The Redbubble guys have been doing a great job. A lot of you have been posting photos when you get your stuff on my Facebook group page for Traveling with Bruce. I love it. I love seeing that. Can't thank you enough for supporting me on that too. And thank you also for supporting me on Amazon. Folks have been going to the Amazon page. I have a link below here. It's an affiliate link. You can go there and pick up something on Amazon, and a little finder fee comes to this channel every time you buy something on Amazon. Thank you to all of you who've been doing that. I really appreciate it. We'll see what happens tomorrow. We'll follow this tropical storm, see if it turns into a hurricane or not. There's another storm in the Atlantic brewing. I'm keeping an eye on that one too. We'll see what happens with that one. In the meantime, I think we're going to call her a day. Everybody here saying goodbye to everybody else. Dilly Anna saying, D&G Explorers, keep up the great work. You guys are awesome. Dixie saying goodbye. Paul Wilkes, have a great rest of the day, everybody. D&G, you're awesome, and thanks. D&G saying dilly. Robert Brandt, great music, everyone. Listening to music is dying. Listening to great music it's dying. Bye, everybody from Tom. Brittany saying hi and bye. Robert, whenever you like to listen. Robert, sorry for the pitch. And Jordan, Greg, and Derek, you can message me on Messenger. I live there. Brittany Lockwood, the first thumbs up came from me, and I do remember being the first one today. Brittany, thanks for being the first thumbs up today on my channel. Love you, Bruce. You know, thanks, Robert. You got it, buddy. Thank you so much for all your support. Tom Henry, 60s on 6, Robert. XM Radio, it's great. Tom Henry, more Red Bubble on the way. Tom, I can't wait to see your photos for your Red Bubble stuff. That's fantastic. 26 thumbs ups. Thank you, guys. Thanks for all your support. I will see you tomorrow. This is Bruce with Traveling with Bruce saying thanks for joining me today on Monday, September the 3rd, 2018, Labor Day. Thanks for all your support. Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow, Tuesday at 5 o'clock. Goodbye, you guys. See you later.